What is up, everyone? Welcome to Military History Chronicles. I said I'd come on when bombs start dropping, and lo and behold, bombs started dropping. So here we are to talk about it a little bit here. See a few of the regulars in here. Aaron, Crab, got James. What's up, James? You also got Arrow out there. Appreciate it. LeBron to New York. What's that all about? What is that all about? Is that something? Is that breaking news? James Kahn says, so is this really the start of World War III, or are people just freaking out? I've been saying it for a while. I think we're in World War III. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's not at the level of World War I or World War II or anything like that. But yeah, I could sit there and say we're probably in World War III, right? The kinetic energy that's happening from it isn't exactly at the same level, but yeah, I mean, just take a look at what's going on around the world. I would say so. All right. Well, let's get on to our business here. I was just waiting for a few more people to come in. Let me kill the music. Will should be joining us here shortly, I'm thinking. All right, let's start from the very beginning. I tried to zoom it as much as I could, but it's not very well as far as when I share the screen. But this is the message that came from President Joe Biden on the U.S. military operation in the Middle East. It says this past Sunday, 3 American soldiers were killed in Jordan by a drone launched by militant groups backed by Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, also known as IRGC. Earlier today, I attended the dignified return of these brave Americans at Dover Air Force Base. They misspelled Air Force, but whatever. And I have spoken with each of their families. This afternoon, at my direction, U.S. military forces struck targets at facilities in Iraq and Syria that the IRGC and affiliated militia used to attack U.S. forces. Our response began today. It will continue at times and places of our choosing. Okay, I actually like that. The United States does not seek conflict in the Middle East or anywhere else in the world, but let all those who might seek to do us harm know this. If you harm America, we will respond. That is the statement from the commander-in-chief. So, yeah. The issue I had, it's kind of funny. I thought it was going to be today. How about that, huh? It makes me look good. But no, I thought it was going to be today. I had this. My assumption was it had to do with the moon in the sky. I still think that's probably what it is. I also heard other people say it might have been because they wanted to wait until the stock market closed on Friday before they attacked. So I don't want to affect oil prices, but whatever. It could be either or. I still think, as far as a military operation is concerned, you don't want, like I said, the moon in the sky, because as you get that silhouette, it's easier to shoot down aircraft. And if you think about it, yeah, it could be weather too. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I don't think weather has to do with it. With the type of weapons that we have, with the JDAMs, you don't have to worry about weather. That's all GPS. Now what I'm gonna say is, because of the moon, from what I read, there were some A-10s involved. A-10s, they're not fast movers. They fly slow, but they give you a thump. They carry a lot. They have a lot of hard points on the aircraft, so they can carry a lot of weapons. And but the thing is, they could be easy targets. No, they could take a punishment, but still, you want to avoid any kind of casualties if you can. Yes, those are the Warthogs. That is correct. Those are some ornery looking airplanes. I like them. I know the Marines and the Army guys, they like them too, man. They provide some excellent close air support, especially during Afghanistan. Significant. Yeah, we're going to get into that, Aaron. Yeah, I saw that supposedly they used 2 B-1 bombers, flew them from the continental United States. That's something that we've been talking about. Well, not we. Gosh, I say we. In the Air Force, that's one of the things, if I can remember this. Global Reach. Global, how did it go? Man, I can't remember, man. It's been years. But Global Reach is one of them. Global Reach being you could attack anywhere in the world from the continental United States. So is there a significance? I don't honestly, for the type of operation that they were involved in, not really. I don't think so. It's really hard on the air crew because you're in the air a long time. But yeah, I I really don't see it as significant. The only thing is it just can carry a lot of payload, so you're able to carry a lot of bombs within the bomb bay, so you can attack multiple targets. So I guess if you want to say it prevents using that many, it prevents using other aircraft. What's up, Kyle? What's up, D-Shot? So if you can prevent using more aircraft by using just 2 B1s, which can probably accomplish what quite a few fighters can accomplish. So yeah, I guess that you could say that's kind of significant, but the B1s as a weapon system, I mean, look who we were attacking. Hey, what's up, Ron? We haven't found out exactly what I mean, we heard the targets. I guess there was 3 targets in Syria, 4 targets in Iraq, something like that. I could have them swapped. It's possible. But no, I don't know what Will's doing. I sent him the link. I don't know if he's going to show up or not. I'm sure he will. We'll see. I'm going a little bit earlier. Yeah. I saw that comment from Aaron. Is this the earliest? I think I actually did an 8 o'clock one time, but what did this, I don't know. What did this operation actually accomplish? They kind of telegraphed it. The Iranians and the quote unquote, their proxies had time to evacuate, what they thought would probably be hit. So I don't know. I don't know if this really accomplished anything. And the reason why I'm kind of skeptical, look what's happened in Yemen with the Houthis. We've been hitting the Houthis for how long now? For about a month? And has it had any effect? Yeah, we're blowing them up, but they're still launching at boats. Almost hit a U.S. warship. They had to use a Sea Whiz to knock it down. So I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait to see what the bomb damage assessment is. I don't know if we'll really get that. I mean, there may be some reports out there. I don't know how valid they would be, but I don't know. I mean, we've been attacked. I'm talking about we as in U.S. forces in the region in both Jordan, Syria, and Iraq. There's been continuous attacks on U.S. forces ever since October 7th. So it's been a long time coming. Again, I don't like the telegraphing. I think you should make the decision and do it. There shouldn't be a bunch of fanfare about, hey, what's up? Theory. I'm guessing that's how you say your name, Theory. Haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Appreciate it. So yeah, we've been attacked a lot. And when I say we, I'm going to say U.S. forces. And there really hasn't been that much of a response. Yeah, there's been a few airstrikes here and there, but there hasn't been anything that has it stopped attacks. It hasn't. It hasn't stopped any attacks whatsoever. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Supposedly this is just the beginning. They announced from the very beginning that this is going to be weeks, a campaign that's going to last weeks. What does that mean? I mean, how many more targets are they going to hit? I don't know. Maybe they're just leaving it open. Maybe it's just kind of an open-ended thing that if you continue to attack us, we'll attack you. I don't know. What I found interesting, supposedly the Jordanian Air Force also partook in this attack as well. So that is interesting. So Jordan is getting in on the fight. I find that pretty significant. They were a part of the aircraft that took part in the attacks in Jordan and Syria. Let's see. Were there any of the commercial ships the Houthi have been attacking come from China? Good question. Have they? I don't know. From what I heard they haven't been targeting Russian ships. I know that. I'm going to take a stab in the dark that China probably hasn't been hit either. Just taking a stab in the dark. So we'll see how that works. All right, what else we got? Iran is trying to bait the U.S. to hit them inside Iran. I don't know. You think? You really think they're trying to bait them? I don't know. I don't know, because they've been doing that for a while. I mean, what could come of it, though? What could come of it? if you try to bait the United States to hit Iran. Okay, we'd hit Iran. What's that going to do? Are they going to do anything different than what they're already doing now? They're already attacking commercial shipping and what's that strait called? I'm not going to even try to. I'm going to wind up butchering it. But the strait over by Yemen, where the Houthis keeps attacking commercial ships. I guess they'll start locking down the Strait of Hormuz. I'm guessing, maybe. But it's interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I expected a little bit more than I supposedly, like I said, there was two bombers and like 10 aircraft, something like that. I expected a little bit more, especially being in the beginning, but politics is going to play a factor in this. You know, you're in the middle of an election and you're not going to try to do anything that's going to quote unquote ruin your chances. Yeah, it's between the Red Sea. It's the strait between the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. But Iran can lock down the Strait of Hormuz. That goes from the Gulf of Aden into the Persian Gulf. So, but yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. It kind of reminds me of you remember in the 1990s when we launched a bunch of missiles. What the hell was it called? Something Fox. It was under Clinton. It was during the time that he was under investigation for the whole Lewinsky stuff. And he lobbed a bunch of missiles into Iraq, kind of to divert attention. I wouldn't say that this is diverting attention. It's not on that level. But what I'm trying to say is there's definitely political means behind this. You want to look tough, right? You want to look tough, but you don't want to look so tough that you're going to create a damn world war. I mean, a big world war. Like I said, I think we're in World War III, but that's just my take. Let's bring up the good old maps. We love bringing up maps on this channel, don't we? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Bring her way over here. All right. All right, guys, I'm in the map right now, so if I don't see your chat, just bear with me. All right, yeah, so all the attacks happened over in this area somewhere. There were some names. I can't remember what all the names were. But it was mostly, I think it was in eastern Syria. I think it was all in this area right here, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was all in this area. Of course, like I said, the Jordanian Air Force, they got involved in it. I guess bombers flew all the way from, I'm guessing it was either South Dakota or Texas, and they flew across the pond to strike and then probably flew right on back. They'll get drug across, of course. They'll get drug across with KC-135s or KC-10s. But yeah, it's kind of neat how they do that stuff. The technology is it's pretty amazing. But you got to do more. You got to do more than just that. And here's another thing, guys. I mean, we're fighting. Would you guys consider this a peer versus peer type of engagement? Or would you think this is a nation with much stronger capabilities fighting another entity that doesn't have quite as much? Or do you feel we're on equal footing as far as the strength of each other's military? I'll ask the chat that. You guys can respond as you will. But to me, and this is just coming from me. I mean, but it doesn't take a brain surgeon really. This is not peer versus peer. When's the last time the United States has had a peer versus peer type of conflict? Man, I don't know. Would you say Korea, maybe? Would that be peer versus peer? Might be close. World War II for sure. World War II was definitely peer versus peer. Vietnam? No. The first Gulf War? No. Grenada? We'll talk about these small operations. Grenada or Panama? No. Second Gulf War? No. Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan? No. So when's the last time the United States has fought a quote unquote peer nation? It hasn't happened. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Because that will be catastrophic. There's no doubt about it. And with this operation, I kind of put this in the description. The world is watching. And when I mean by the world, you guys probably can guess when we're talking about who's watching, right? I kind of went over this in the last live stream. It was either the last one or one before, but I've been kind of touching on this a lot. You got Russia watching, you got China watching, North Korea is watching, of course, Iran is watching, seeing what's going on. Maybe people over here in South America, Venezuela, may be watching. I mean, you got to be careful. You know, if you're going to project weakness, or if you backtrack, or if you anything that looks like you could be taken advantage of, they're going to jump on it. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. They know we're thin. That we're spread. They're spreading us thin. Granted, it's not. The expenditure isn't huge, not like it is in Ukraine. Now that's a whole different story right there. We've sent a lot of stuff to Ukraine. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember where I read it, but there was weapons that were supposed to come to Taiwan that has been diverted over to Ukraine. Yep. So we're kind of leaving Taiwan high and dry to a certain extent while we're supplying Ukraine. That's not good, especially if China knows that and sees that. I'm sure they do see it. But it's interesting. Again, I guess it's a little bit too early to tell what exactly is gonna happen, or what the repercussions is going to be of this operation. But we definitely have to show some resolve. That's the key. What kind of resolve is it? I don't know, man. It's like I said, it's been talked about so much that it just gave your enemy a chance to make moves before, bombs started dropping. I haven't heard anything. What's this? You went over. I don't know what type of casualties the enemy had that we were bombing. I don't know. I seen a couple of videos of what do you call it? Secondary explosions here. Let me see if I'm going to find that real quick. Oh, who had that? I think it was this guy here. No. Just bear with me here for a moment. Try to find this. Oh, that's good. I'll show the B1's taking off in a little bit. There we are. The heck is this? Oh, nope. That's the White House. Here we go. This is some of the footage. Some of you may have already seen this if you've been on Twitter. They showed some of the secondary rockets are flying all over the place because they're detonating. It's pretty cool. All right, let me switch this up here, guys. Crank it up, and here. Woo! There they go. Oops. Yep, might want to. Hold on. I think there's some more. I think there's actually some better ones. Is this one here? Let me see that. I'm just taking a look real quick at this one. No. All right. That was it. I thought there was another one. I can't remember who provided it. But there's a lot of that out there. Let's watch some of the B1s launch here. Oh, nope. Not there. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's where they came from. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. What's up, James? No worries. What are they using to do the bombing? Supposedly B-1 bombers, which I'm about to show you, and A-10s and other. I know the Jordanian Air Force. I think they got F-16s that they use. I'm not sure what else the Americans were using during that time. But here's some of the footage of the B-1s taking off. Pretty cool. Here we go. Crank it up. There we go. Nice. Loudest airplane I've ever heard. Loudest airplane I've ever heard in my life. Those things are loud. B-1 bombers are loud. But yeah, they got something here. Let's I'll show you what they usually carry inside of them. Call a rotary launcher. Let's see. Oh, I want to get into this. No, wait a minute. Is this a good one? Let's look at this one. Huh. I don't want to get into that. I guess we can do this. No, that's not showing nothing good. Come on. Come on. See, I don't want to do that. Come on. I don't care about the patent. Let me just find images in. There we go. Oh, you have one. I guess we could show this one here. Let me open this one up. Oh, whoa, don't want that. Come on now. What's going on here? I want a damn photo, not a damn YouTube. 1 second. Just give me a minute, guys. How do we expect Iran to respond? Good question. Don't know. Do not know. Maybe this is a good one here. Is this a good picture? Nope. All damn YouTube videos, man. Come on. No YouTube. Ooh, this might be good. Ah, that's kind of hard to see. Whatever. Good enough, I think. Let me open this up. Ooh. Is this a... No. Hold on. I'm going to have to... download it. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, there we go. Cool. Much better. Come on, man. There we go. That is a rotary launcher. All right. It's hard to see because we're looking up straight up into the weapons bay or bomb bay, whatever you want to call it. These are all JDAMs, Joint Direct Attack Munition. Those are the GPS guided munitions. So what it is this thing will rotate. So this one will drop as it rotates, then that one will drop, rotates, drop, rotates, drop. So that's a rotary launcher. You could put a whole bunch of different weapons on there. Nuclear bombs, Alchems, which is air-launched cruise missiles, which can either be conventional or nuclear. But this is probably more than likely what the B1 had in it. It probably had a couple of these rotary launchers. Now, the bay is actually bigger than this. There should be another spot like further up. I think you could put 2 rotary launchers. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's interesting how they do that. So like I said, you could carry a lot more weapons than these than you could with a fighter aircraft. An F-15E model can probably carry quite a bit, but nothing like a B-1. I think he's finishing up a movie right now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me refresh this real quick. But yeah, that's the one benefit, like I said, of the B-1 bomber. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know why they decided to use the B-1 bomber, but they did. I haven't heard anything about missiles though, right? What do you think about all the nukes that are missing? I haven't heard about that, Arrow. News to me. I know there was one incident while I was in the Air Force. As a matter of fact, it made a lot of the news. A B-52 had flown from Minot Air Force Base to Barksdale. I think that's what it was. And they actually flew live nuclear missiles. And they weren't supposed to be. It was supposed to be empty. It's got the airframe in them, but they're minus the warheads. So that was huge. A lot of people got fired. Wing commanders got fired. Yeah, you're supposed to always be keeping track of all your nuclear weapons, and that could have easily been a disaster. A disaster. Granted, they weren't flying on a mission or nothing. It just flew from one base to another, but it wasn't supposed to have nukes on them. USA lost a few and more disappeared. And yeah, I've heard about the former Soviet Union, that there might be issues with maybe something missing. One of the issues, if you go back to this, is going back to Ukraine. One of the deals that Ukraine made with Russia when they separated from the Soviet Union is they were going to give up all their nukes. Okay. Because there was nuclear weapons on Ukrainian soil. But in order for them to give up those nuclear weapons, Russia had a promise not to invade Ukraine. Well, you saw how that worked out. They got invaded in 2014, and then they got invaded again, of course, in 2022. So that was one of the stipulations. We give up these nukes, then, you got to leave us alone. If they kept those nukes, granted, who knows what would have happened? I mean, chances are probably nothing, but still, Russia probably wouldn't have invaded. Yeah, nuclear missiles kind of they kind of deter a couple of things there, such as being invaded. All right, let me see what else we got here. I'll have to get into that in a minute. Oh, yeah, there was SpaceX, Stripling. Yeah, supposedly 85 targets were struck with over 125 precision munitions. Oh, yeah, here, let's do that. Let me get to the CENTCOM statement. We could do that. They kind of broke it down exactly what happened. They didn't, of course, get into details. Yeah, I meant to bring that up after I brought up the president's statement. At 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, February 2nd, U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM forces conducted airstrikes in Iraq and Syria against Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, Quds Force, and affiliated militia groups. U.S. military forces struck more than 85 targets with numerous aircraft, to include long-range bombers flown from the United States. The airstrikes employed more than 125 precision munitions. The facilities that were struck included command and control operation centers, intelligence centers, rockets and missiles, and unmanned aerial vehicle storages, and logistics and munition supply chain facilities of militia groups and their IRGC sponsors who facilitated attacks against the United States and coalition forces. Yeah. 125. It's quite a bit of bombs. Quite a bit of bombs. And I'm guessing they were probably all JDAMs. I don't know if any missiles were involved, but I'm guessing they were all JDAMs. You don't have to do a whole lot, let the bomb do itself. You got the GPS in the back of the bomb, and you just have to drop it and then get out of there. Yeah, and I kind of touched on this a little bit. How's Iran going to respond? I don't know. They came out, and I think I brought that up here. Let me find it real quick. Let me find it. The Iranian ambassador to the UN, if I'm not mistaken, he had an interesting quote the other day. And let's see what we got. Should be not that far away. Oh, I'll show that real quick in a second. Hold on one second. Where the heck is it? There he is. All right. Present. There you go. This was a few days ago. Iran's representative to the United Nations, Saeed Ivarani, stated today, any attack by the United States or other foreign power against Iranian nationals, interests, or territories will be met with decisive and a strong response. So you tell me, well, what is a, we can understand what an Iranian national is. We can understand what territories is. Interests, that's the one that perks my ears. So I'm guessing we hit Iranian quote unquote interests. Are they gonna have decisive and strong response? I don't know. Let's think about this, guys. Remember back in, was it 2019 or was it 2020? No, it was 2020 when Trump authorized the bombing of Soleimani. The guy, matter of fact, wasn't he in charge of the Revolutionary Guard? I think he was. Remember, he was in Baghdad. U.S. intelligence was tracking him, and they launched a missile right into his car and blew him up. That was a pretty significant attack. All right. Knocked off a high-ranking Iranian general who had a lot of influence in the Iranian government. And what was their response? There really wasn't a whole lot, if I remember right. I don't remember Iranians doing much when he knocked that guy out. So then again, this is 3 years later. Do they have the means to retaliate? Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of what ifs. It's kind of still murky. I'm just worried more about what is this? How does this look? Like I said, in the rest of the world, is this something that I don't want to say gives us credibility, because we still have credibility, but is it does it strike fear into other nations and not to do nothing? Because if they do, they're going to feel the quote unquote wrath of the United States. I don't know, man. I'm glad that they responded because of what's been happening. Is it the type of response that's going to prevent? I said this in the beginning. I don't know. You got the Houthis. We've been responding against the Houthis for quite a while now, and they're still doing their thing. And this is the Houthis, man. Remember I played that video? They're showing their damn ski boats and their underwater mines and some of their cruise missiles and drones. It's not exactly a world power that we're fighting over there. Granted, they're probably hiding. They probably have areas where it's easy to hide, but with our technology, you think that we'd be able to stop that somewhat. But they're still continuing firing missiles at shipping, to include the U.S. warships. That's why I'm kind of skeptical of what this is exactly going to consist of. I expected something a little bit more, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be more of an Air Force and Navy type of operation, but supposedly it was just Air Force. That was it. It was Air Force assets only. Let's see. It's a chessboard. Absolutely, Senior. I agree. It is a chessboard. He sent a picture of his own house to him and asked why he sent it. Let's say what? What was that? The chamber. I don't know what you're saying. What the heck are you saying, Kyle? I don't even know what you're talking about. But to go back to what Senior says, yeah, it's a chessboard. Absolutely. Look, the rest of the world knows we're in the middle of an election cycle. I don't know, what is their calculations? Do they want, if they're going to make a move, do they want to wait until after the election, or they want to do it in the middle of an election cycle? I don't know. Not the guy that was blown up. It's what's his name in Iran. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. But I don't know. This is the whole thing that's very it's, for me, it's interesting because it's a geopolitical game. And these type of games you cannot lose. You do not want to be caught with your pants down in situations like this. This is high stakes stuff here. I mean, just think about this. Remember during the Cold War, the geopolitical maneuvering was just incredible. It's kind of, we're at that level, if not even, because now this is, this has gotten hot, if you will. We got bombs dropping and people dying, and I don't know, man. There's a lot of things going on out there, and really, it concerns me in that are we ensuring that everyone else is staying in line? It's tough. Remember, we're just talking about what's going on in the Middle East. Aaron says, I knows the U.S. can't go all in because any disproportionate would quickly escalate. Yes, that's true. And I would not be surprised if we told Iran, hey, this is where we're going to hit. I would not be surprised. Hey, yeah, we're going to look like we're doing something here. Just make sure you get all your guys out of there. I don't know, man. I hate to think that way, but it's just because it's because of what's been happening ever since October 7th, when Hamas invaded Israel, did their atrocities, Israel's response back, and then of course now the U.S. has gotten involved. So you got terrorist organizations who now are opening up against the United States, and they have been. I mean, gosh, before they killed the 3 American soldiers, there was over 100 attacks on U.S. installations all throughout that region. And again, like I said, the response really wasn't. It didn't stop. If you're going to attack, do so with a force that's going to prevent further attacks from happening. It didn't happen. Maybe they can't. Maybe we're spread that thin. No, what I mean by spread thin, and I'm just talking specifically in the Middle East. We got outposts all over the place. You can't. Maybe they just don't have enough to protect all these assets. You got to remember, we don't have a huge footprint in Iraq or Afghanistan or Indian. I mean, you got naval assets in the Gulf, but as far as on the ground in Iraq, it's nowhere near what it was, of course, during the Second Gulf War. So we're a little bit vulnerable in that regards. I don't know. Hey guys, give me one quick second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, I still got it on this guy. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to. Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get some more stuff here. What do we have? There was something I wanted to show. Oh. It's kind of blurry to see. Oh, here we go. Kind of going off topic a little bit here. A little bit off topic here, but you guys will probably like this. Pretty cool. Let's see how many people can guess. It's called Guess That Airplane again. I did that the other night. Hold on one second.
Oh my God.
No, I don't want to give it away. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Not too bad, huh? A little bit low. A little bit low.
Oh my God.
All right. Anyone can guess. Can anyone guess what that was? Let's see. No, Cessna 150. Oh, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. A Cessna 150. That was a beautiful location where they're flying, though, wasn't it? Man, that was something. Anyone guess? Come on. Come on. Yes, he was flying low as hell. Yes. You know what? Is he still? I wonder if that was. Wait, go back. What the heck? It's not what I wanted. Let's see. Hold on. Wanted. Save image as. Desktop. There we go. All right. I'm no expert. Goodyear blimp. Come on, guys. What kind of plane was that? I'm going to have to watch it one more time because I got to see something because I may be onto something, may not be. Where was it? No, it's not him. Okay. Somebody else. Okay. It's a P-51, man. Come on, guys. What's up, Will?
Yo.
How's it going, man?
What has happened in the world of military history?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Here's another one. Let's see how many people could get this one. Come on, guys. You guys are killing me.
Oh, it's easy.
You see what that guy is right there? He's a FAC. Forward air controller. Those guys are badass. Matter of fact, they're Air Force guys that are embedded with Army.
Yeah.
Okay, who's that? What type of plane was that? Come on, guys. Gotta help me here.
All right, different laptop. Continue.
Yeah, Will knows. Will knows who that is.
Oh, yeah. That's easy.
Yep. It's the same plane I have in a thumbnail.
That's a plane I believe that the Army should have.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I mean, this makes sense, right?
I can't believe it's still in service.
Well, true that. True
That's
that.
a 1 second clip. Come on.
Oh, it's easy, though.
Come on. That's easy. Here. Hold on. We'll go one more time. He goes, that was a 1 second clip. Come on. Come on.
That is the
Come on,
savior
guys.
of the
Here,
ground
I'll let you.
forces.
It is. Look at that. Look, there we go. Oh, you see a little bit of contrail on it too. He was. Oh man. Come on, guys. Come on. There it is. Oh, James Cod got it right before I put it in there. Look at that.
There we go.
Good job, James. Good job. Nice.
The old A10.
Nice. Yes, that was the A10. Yes, Cryptic A10. Woo! There we go. Now we're getting people going now.
Right on.
But I'm just kind of playing some clips. I kind of already covered everything that's going on in
Yeah, it's
over yonder.
more or less the same as always. Not really a continued response, but more of a standby until we wait for another thing to happen kind of thing.
Here we go. Tell me if this concerns you guys, all right? You're going to have to do some reading here, though. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Now show the... Oh, I know, man. I wish I could find it that's not on YouTube. Maybe I'll be able to find it on Twitter. Hold on one second. Let me do this first.
There's a A10 close air support call in. That's pretty decent.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, it's wild.
Here we go. Read this.
Отказали вам поддержку насчет украинского вопроса, несмотря на то, что США и Европа продолжают давить китайскую сторону. Даже оборонительное сотрудничество между Китаем и Евросоюзом получил удар. Но мы не будем из-за этого изменять или отказываться от установленной политики. И они не должны и не будут помешать нормальной китайско-российской сотрудничество. Спасибо.
That is the Chinese Defense Minister Dong Jun telling his Russian counterpart Sergei Shoigu that China will fully support Russia on the Ukrainian issue, despite pressure from the United States and the European Union.
Yeah, you know what was interesting is when we started our attack, Russia mobilized 40,000 troops on the border of Ukraine.
Did they really? Man.
Yeah, they did. There you go.
Oh, we can get into this real quick. Hold on. No. Where are we at here? Oh, I'll have to get into it. Damn it. Hold on. Let me do a search first and then I'll come back to this.
Oh, right.
I got to find. You said, what was that? The Twitter handle? A10 what? Is that what you said?
Who's that?
Was that a Twitter thing that you said as far as to try and find something with A10 stuff? Or?
Oh, no. I was saying that as soon as the attack happened, Russia mobilized 40,000 troops on the border of Ukraine. Yeah.
What is this? Come on, Dad. See, even doing this search is not doing nothing. Bah! Dang it. I want to see the damn... Let me go back to my profile here in the likes.
Okay, we'll see. Wild show you guys had yesterday, man.
Oh, my God. You talking about on NorCal? Oof.
Oh, yeah. That was interesting. I put that phone away for a little while.
Nuts, man.
What we got going on here?
Just taking a gander at this. See if this one's worth a damn here.
Oh, the 18 thing. Okay, hold on. Now I get you what you're saying. What was I thinking? I got you. Uno segundo, por favor. Oh, man. News is running today. All right. This is wild.
Yeah, that could be better. That could be better. I was showing some clips of the B1s taking off. Oh.
All right, this is it's pretty intense. From the pilot's POV, he's talking to the 13th Fox, which is the forward observer.
All right, here we go. This is pretty cool. Oh wait, I forgot to show here. Anyways, let me go. I'm all over the place right now. Here we go.
There you go. I put the A10 link in the private chat.
Oh, perfect. Is it a YouTube?
It's YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. Check this out. Can you guess what this may be?
Oh, that's a sled.
Hyper velocity railgun.
We used to have one of those. We gave up on it.
Check this out.
It's a fire anvils. Look like a
Listen
pissed-off
to
duck.
this thing. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo. Woo. That's technology right there. But did you see how massive that damn thing is, though?
Oh yeah. I thought it was a rocket sled at first.
That thing's badass too.
Kind of looked like one.
All right. Where the heck did I want it? Oh,
Oh,
Eric, what's the coolest plane you've ever seen in person? SR-71. Coolest plane I've ever seen in my life. Still my favorite ever since I was a kid.
the
The thing
Hover.
is amazing. Amazing. Got to see it fly and everything too. Fantastic. Went to an air show at March Air Force Base. Matter of fact, it was at Travis Air Force Base. I seen it fly at Travis. I've seen it fly at March, and I seen it fly at Edwards. Love that plane. Still my favorite. Love that thing.
The sled.
What was I? Oh, so hey, okay, it was a P-51. Okay, you know who else has a P-51?
Rich people.
Hold on. Let me open it up. Oh, where the heck is it? Where the heck is it?
F&A crab. Jeez.
Window.
Yeah, that's what I seen you. Probably Jay Luna.
Yeah. Oh, come on, dude. Where did it just go? I just had it. Oh, I see where it's at. Hold on. How about this guy? You know who that is, right?
It's a two-seater?
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, they have two-seaters. Who does that look like?
Oh, is that Cruz?
That's him. Yeah, he owns one.
Interesting.
Must be nice, huh? Must be nice.
Yeah, but who's flying, him or the chick in the back?
Oh, he's flying. I've seen him fly.
You think so? All right.
Yeah.
Take your word for it.
The guy's actually a pretty good pilot.
He touched the pedals?
Yeah, he's
Think
pretty.
he's
Yeah, I
got
know, right?
special steps on the pedals?
The guy's crazy though. You ever see him jumping out of planes and so? Oh my
Oh,
god,
he
the
does a
dude's-
lot of his own stunt work, yeah.
Oh, he
Even though
does. He's no joke. No doubt about it.
Windows Defender says, I don't care. That's what I said. Yeah, clicked off of that, whatever the hell that was.
Coolest plane, Farhan's first flight out. Oh yeah, after he's been shit canned. Ain't that the truth? All right, y'all. But kind of recapping just a little bit. I don't know what this means, to be honest with you. I was kind of already talking about this, Will. I mean,
Yeah.
2 bombers, couple, I think 10 aircraft, so about a dozen aircraft
125 munitions dropped.
on 85 targets.
7
But what is it?
facilities.
And then I've been saying this to the chat. It's like, what is this going to do, though? I mean,
It's not going to do
what.
anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why we, in our group chat, that's why I was a little pissed off. Like, this ain't going to stop nothing. They're just going to attack again. We're going to have more bluster. Please don't do that, or we're going to attack you again. And it's more of the same. It's just a cycle. I was expecting a response more like on the lines like him. Maybe somebody like, I don't know, George Bush. Hey, continuous bombing until these guys just freaking submit.
Right. Overwhelming force to an extent.
Yeah.
But you kind of tell. Then I was saying to the chat, they telegraphed it for almost a
Why
week.
do that? I mean, they know. I mean,
Right.
I
They
bet
got
those-
everybody out. They got everybody out.
Oh, those sites are probably abandoned. We probably
Oh
didn't
yeah.
do the
Don't get me
did
wrong.
minimal damage.
I'm sure they hit the warehouse and they showed the rockets cooking off. But I'm sure that they
they
knew they couldn't get rid of all of them. But all the people were gone.
You know, they yeah, exactly. They say, well, we're going to attack sites in Iraq and Syria. Okay, why did you have to say that? Those sites are
why even
now
say
going to be gone. You know, they're just going
exactly.
to vanish.
Right.
You hit a bunch of ghosts.
And to an extent, he's not gonna. He's in the middle of an election. You think he's going to do anything that's going to make it even worse? I just don't see it. I really don't. It kind of reminds me. You remember when Clinton had the opera? I can't remember. It was something Fox. Remember during the Monica Lewinsky and he lobbed missiles into Iraq?
Yeah, you did.
Can't remember the name of that opera. It was something Fox. I was in the service. I just can't remember what it was. But it was not. It was dumb. It was a diversion. I don't think this is quote unquote a diversion, but I do think that it's a political move. To me, I have no insight on this, but to me, it just seems like it's just a political maneuver.
Yeah.
No. I know what he's talking about. I can't remember what the hell it was
Operation
called.
Cigar.
What was it called?
Oh shit, man. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. And that's
Desert Fox. That's what it's called. Operation
right.
Desert Fox.
Desert freaking Fox. We launched
Yeah.
how many cruise missiles? Like 20 or something.
Yeah,
like
it was
that?
something. And here's another thing. Supposedly, this attack was all Air Force assets. There was no missiles. There was no naval engagement. It was, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said, it just seemed it was more of a, hey, we're doing something. We're doing something.
Hey, look, guys,
but not really
we're
doing
responding.
anything. And that's
Oh,
kind of what I thought was going to happen.
Our response is Elmo approved.
Yeah, exactly.
Elmo
Hey, how about
approved.
that? I called today, huh? I said it was going to happen Friday.
No, you're right.
I was off by about 2 hours though.
I woke up and the first thing I saw when I woke up was B-1 bombers leave from Lakenheath en route to the Middle East. I'm like, who's leaking this crap? Like, who's saying this?
That was
like,
dumb.
What are you talking about?
But they didn't come from Lakenheath. They flew all the way across the United States.
Probably.
Little global projection.
Bunch of dumb crap.
But
Tomorrow,
it is what it is.
Tomorrow morning, you'll wake up. You'll read that they have launched another missile, another ship.
But here, and I was bringing this up. I was bringing up the Houthis. We've been hitting them for about a month now. And has it had any effect? I'm sure it's had some, but they're still launching missiles.
Right.
Remember a couple of days ago, one almost hit the Navy ship. Had to use the Sea Whiz.
Yeah. One came within gun range. Holy crap.
Yeah. So they're not laying down. They're still doing their thing. Operation Scrumble.
Scrumble anniversary.
Yep, exactly. Adversary Scrumble.
God.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the B-1s flew out of Dias. That's in Texas. I mean, it's easy, but it takes a toll on the air crew. That's for sure. They might. I don't know if they can carry a second crew.
Doesn't that one have a? Excuse me.
I don't think they do. I know the B-2, I think, could carry a second crew.
Yeah, the B-2's got room for a bunk. I
think they could swap out. They could have two air crews, both the pilot and co-pilot. The B-1s, they got there's 4 people: pilot, co-pilot, offensive weapons, whatever, and defensive weapon guy. So I don't know. I find that very odd.
Right.
Doesn't seem. I understand it's going to be a continuous operation. They said it's going to last a few weeks, but you would think the very beginning is going to be the one with gusto. You start it off and then you kind of just.
I'm expecting more out of this. I think we all were. As we should.
Whatever.
And whoever's doing this telegraphing thing needs to stop, man. I mean, jeez.
What time did they start dropping bombs? If I'm not mistaken, I think it said 4 p.m. Eastern, so 1 o'clock our time, Pacific. 1 o'clock Pacific our time, so that would have made it what? It's 10-hour difference, wasn't it? Was it 10 or 11 hour? I can't remember. So it happened around midnight, somewhere around there over in the Middle East.
You got the typo thing going there again.
No, what happens is Biden just gives the authorization to, okay. Well, first off, the military, they developed a plan. They give it to the president and say, hey, this is our plan. And he just, he blesses it. And that's
Right.
it. It's
Oh, even better. Okay.
Shart.
The shark.
Oh,
tank.
that shit was funny, man. I can't believe I said that. Did you hear me say that last night?
No, I didn't catch that one.
Oh, we're in this very beginning of the stream. I was like
Okay.
something about trading for a sharding pitcher. And I was like, what? What did I just say?
It's awesome.
Oh, man, it was great.
I had to go back and catch the Chardol and Henry parts, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
Old Chardol, man.
You
Hey.
could we could do a recap just on that. I mean, we could do a whole show just on recapping that episode.
Like I had Tourette's or something, man. F Trump. Like,
I
Okay,
didn't even know.
bro.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
whoa. What the-
And then, and I tell you what pissed me off. He started getting after the chat after he said that. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I saw the chat's reaction. Like, hey, what the hell is this guy talking about? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, well, you can't be going after the chat when you just came into our damn on the phone and dropping F-bombs about Trump. You know, I don't care whether it was about Trump. I'm just saying you're coming in talking about him, and then you're going to say, oh, this chat's full of right-wingers. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Get out
Yeah,
of here.
not only that, but you just dropping the F-bomb everywhere on you guys. I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
whatever. It's all
like,
good.
you know that if you ever watch the show more than a day, you know that's not really proper etiquette there.
Right.
I mean, if
You're
one
not even-
slips out, you might want to apologize.
You're
but
not
from then
even,
on-
yeah, you're not even respecting, what we're trying to do out here. If you disagree,
Exactly.
that's fine, but there's no reason to go off
100%.
that.
That was just a little wild.
Oh, but another thing I was bringing up too, Will, is what's the rest of the world thinking about this?
Right. So
Because-
this is all you got? This is your response?
Right.
This
This is what I'm talking about. I mean, ever since Biden has taken office, I mean, think about it. You had this debacle, right?
Right.
You got this debacle, right? Then you got this debacle.
Right.
Now, to be honest with you, I'm not going to put too much blame on him, but it didn't help with what's happened over here in Afghanistan.
No, it
didn't help.
the response is almost reminiscent of the Carter era, where they didn't do too much. They just kept getting pushed around by terrorist groups. What would happen next? They were pulling sailors off a plane to go execute them in the middle of the tarmac. Secondly, they also did the Beirut bombing.
Here's another thing. One thing I did not realize. Did you know that we evacuated our embassy in Ukraine before Putin even decided to invade?
Oh,
So you're already projecting weakness by
interesting.
getting, and supposedly they got rid of all the, and I heard this from H.R. McMaster on a video. I was like, what? I did not know that. So that, again, that shows Putin, hey, I got a green light, right? I could do what I want. If the Americans are pulling out of their embassy in Kiev, Ukraine,
Yeah.
then obviously, hey, I guess everything's good.
Oh my God.
You're not carrying what's going to happen because you're not. What are you showing? You're not projecting any strength if you're evacuating your embassy.
Yeah.
Why? As a
This
matter
is
of
gonna
fact,
be interesting.
yeah, I don't. I mean, I'm telling you, you're going to have to watch out. North Korea launched more cruise missiles.
Right. And China's feeling hot and heavy too. I'm gonna curious to see what happens here if they make a move to Taiwan here in the next election. After the election, I mean.
Yep. And here's the Strait of Malacca.
Now you know what? Honestly, they're seeing what the
Speaking of
response is right now during the election cycle. Why not just go for Taiwan right now? Why not do it?
Let's go here. I just had this up here. It's kind of weird that I saw this. Where the hell did it go?
If your screen
Where
froze.
is it
It's not
at?
frozen.
I just had it. Where'd it go? It just disappeared. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Check this out. I just happened to see this on my Twitter feed when I was getting ready to come on. All right.
Whoa.
As the main shipping channel between the Indian Ocean and South China Sea, the Strait of Malacca
Malacca.
is one of the most important shipping lanes in the world. And as you can see, you got a bunch of ships waiting to transit the strait.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of shipping. So, like I said before, this is the area right here that they're talking about, and they got to come through. There's the Singapore Strait. I think a lot of them will transition through there. But this is the issue. Remember, this is the issue with China, right? Especially with the Philippines. Philippines are really getting involved in this. We're starting to. It's almost like we're going to have to go back to Subic Bay and Clark Air Force Base here in a minute.
Right, which is what they're looking at bringing back.
Exactly.
They're
And
looking for
there's a
Subic
lot of
Bay.
stuff going in here because you don't need China to be running this. It's kind of similar to what Japan did, before World War II. Well,
Yeah.
I could say during World War II because they were taking over all of this crap because they
Yeah,
knew this was central to keep their economy going.
pulling on Subic Bay was stupid to begin with. That BRAC thing was the dumbest thing. One of the dumbest things on the planet. We
it always-
severely
yeah.
weakened our plan. Severely weakened our forces.
Yeah. Crab says we are, for one
Yeah.
reason. The GOP used to be safeguard against isolation, foreign policy, and self-hate. Now you can only get a party to stand against China, which is fine, but not enough. Are we really standing against China, to be honest with you, though?
No, we're not. We're bending the knee and for.
To be honest with you, was Trump really against China?
No.
No. The whole tariff thing, that didn't do nothing. Honestly. Throwing tariffs on China isn't going to do nothing.
It
There's
only
ways
affected
around
us. Most of our products these days come from China. So there
Exactly.
you go.
Now, if you want to stop the theft of intellectual property, okay, you're doing something. If you want to, bolster up our presence in the Pacific, yeah, that's going to do something. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because if you don't, they're gonna be the ones to wind up doing it.
Yeah, for real.
And in a perfect example, we had bases all over the Philippines. We still have them in Japan. We got them in Okinawa. So that helps a little bit. But pulling out of this area down here, that was a mistake.
Right.
That was a mistake because it left a vacuum for China to come in. It just took a little bit of time for them to get their economy on track.
Mhm.
And lo and behold, now we're worried about what's going to happen. If we still had presence there at Subic Bay and Clark Air Force Base, maybe this wouldn't have been happening.
Right.
But again, hindsight
don't
is
forget,
2020.
We don't forget we had an air base in Taiwan as well at one point.
Did we?
Yeah.
See, I don't remember that. That must have been way back, right?
Yeah, that was.
Well,
back
I know
in
we
the
got
60s and 70s.
Where is it at? Of course, you got Guam. That's way the hell out here.
Oh, that's way down there.
It's way out here.
I hate to be stationed there or Diego Garcia.
Diego Garcia, that's out here.
Oh man.
Wait, where's it at? Yeah, where's it at?
Middle of the Indian.
Out here in the
Ocean.
Indian. Where is it at?
Middle
It's out in the middle of
nowhere.
nowhere out here.
That's gotta suck. That's gotta be like getting sent to Adak, Alaska. You know what?
I
You
think this
messed
is
up.
it. Yep, there it is.
You're going there.
Look at that.
Hold
on, this-
Sure, yeah. It's out in the middle of freaking nowhere, man.
Diego Garcia. Let's see. Did they get any pictures with anything there?
No.
C-17, 737. Nothing else
something
there. Nothing else there. But yeah, a lot of times this is where they'll forward deploy
Man,
the bombers. But look at that, out in the middle of nowhere. They use that a lot during the Gulf Wars. But look at that. You're out in the middle of
oh, you got to share your screen.
nowhere. Look at that.
Oh, Mo had a buddy out there. What happened with him, man? He get punished as the way he got sent out there.
Diego Garcia, nice. Yeah, a lot of people who are assigned with bombers, they'll go out. They'll pull
gotcha.
out there. Same thing with Guam. They'll rotate through Guam as well.
I'm just thinking of some weird, messed up site we send our soldiers to. Oh, Fort Drum. There you go.
Fort Drum.
Go freeze your butt off.
That's in Jersey, right?
Oh no, Fort Drum. That's out. That's a Buffalo, New York.
I thought it was in New Jersey. No,
No, Fort Dix.
that's Fort Dix. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think they closed down Fort Dix.
I
It
think
might
yeah.
just be a reserve or National Guard base now. And my my uncle was a plumber in the Air Force, and he messed up, and I can't remember what he messed up, but they ended up sending him to Adak, Alaska, to freeze his balls off for a while.
You know, I heard a story one time. Out in Alaska, you know, they got a lot of radar stations out there,
Mm-hmm.
and there were some radar operators. Well, they got of course those good. They got the big dishes. Well, supposedly, a guy would actually go sit up there. This is back in the like maybe the 80s or something. People
Right.
were kind of dumb. He would sit in front of the radar dish because it was warm because of the transmission of the, so he would sit up there to get nice and warm. Well, supposedly there was a lot of tracking going on, and it got so hot it cooked his ass.
Yeah.
A guy had to come out to find out where he was, and he smelt something cooking. Looking up, and it was the guy in front of that radar dish got freaking fried.
Yeah, there was this. I can't remember what it was called anymore. It's been a while. We used to have the system, like a big elephant ear is what we called it. Big, powerful for signal corps, bouncing. You're just bouncing beams off the troposphere at this point. So kind of like a non-line of sight kind of thing. So you bounce a signal off the troposphere down to another. Like that's how you get it over top of mountains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, anyways, people would literally take like popcorn, take a fishing rod, take a fishing pole, and take the reel, put it over top of this thing, and it'll start popping your popcorn for you, no problem.
Nice.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, listen to this. This is old railroader stuff here, but I did this when I was working for UP. They have floorboard heaters, right?
Oh, nice.
So I bought one of those, you know, the red burrito things.
Mm-hmm.
Things are delicious, but boy, it's a gut bomb. It's a gut bomb, but they're delicious. I just set it on top of that damn thing for a while, turn it over, and it's nice and warm. It's just like almost better than a damn microwave.
Yeah,
but
and Humvees, you can do the same thing. Stick a burrito.
Yeah, it's because of the radiation. That's what he got hit by the radiation. But the old back in the steam engine days, they would cook beans on top of the boiler. They put like a can of beans on top of the boiler. They would get the coal shovel. They would drop an egg, and they'd put it in the firebox, cook it up. Man, they knew how to do it back then. The old diesel days, they would, because usually there's a door behind the engineer. You walk out and you can open up the engine compartment, and they would literally put like steaks on top of the engine.
Yeah.
And they would cook it and then bring it back into the cab, and you'd have a nice feast. Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
I remember this little private little PV2 come walking up to me. We were doing we were playing around with their ST. We weren't playing around. We were training on them. We brought out the satellite terminals, you know, the big funnel and everything, the horn. And he goes, "Sergeant, what would happen if you stood in front of that?" And I said, "You would feel a type of warmth you don't want to feel, man." And he goes, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "It's called radiation, dude. I don't know." They teach that in AIT. What's going on here? Why are you asking me this?
You know, the AWACS. I don't know if you guys know what the AWACS is. It's a Boeing 707 with the big giant round dish on it for radar.
Yeah.
They actually, in bases that have AWACS, they have a spot designated on the airfield for what they call live fire.
Yeah, when they test the thing, yeah.
They test the radar in like one direction, and it's a live fire because there's so much radiation that it would do some serious damage to people.
Probably cooks birds in there and everything too, I imagine.
Yeah, it can. I mean, it's no joke. No joke, folks. No joke.
Yeah. Beautiful radiation. Why don't we come back and bite my ass? Being exposed to all that for, I don't know, how many years was that? 4 years?
Ooh, look at this. He ain't messing around. Look at this. We're starting to see it now. You know, I gotta follow him. There we go. Interesting. We're kind of diverting here. Just bear with us.
So bueno.
We're spastic on here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Bitter Giants fan. I like this guy. It's a circus at Oracle Park. Cirque du Soleil? No, the Giants front office. And Farhan is the biggest clown. Sell Johnson's sell. Wow.
That'd be hard to do, man. Hard to get that boy to sell.
I know. And I brought that up. I was like, if Jeff Fisher ain't going to sell, these people aren't. There's so much money involved. But that's interesting. I'm starting to see that more and more from people. Sons of Johnny LeMaster. I'm seeing that from them. Kind of the similar stuff.
You know what's funny, Mo? I don't know if you guys ever went to Camp Roberts or nothing. That's down there by what is that place? San Luis Obispo. The gut truck down there sells this thing called the Guam Bomb. It's a big old burrito. I think it's amazing.
Ooh, look at this. This is cool. I gotta hold on. Is there sound? Oh, there is. Okay. This is awesome. I just came across this. All right, guys. What do we got in here? You want to see what it's like to be in a tank and being a what is it? What do they call them? The guys who owed it ammunition.
Oh,
he's not the gunner.
No, he's just a loader.
Just a loader, right? It's tank commander, loader, driver, and gunner, right?
Right. Yeah.
Here we go. This is pretty cool.
On the way. On the way. There's Stabos.
That's incredible.
Yep.
That is incredible. Whoo! I think those are Sabo rounds, weren't they?
Sabo rounds, yep.
Yep.
100%. Like a flying spear, man. It's a flying penetrator is all that thing is.
And that was a Leopard. Did you see how they got the blast doors on it? It's supposed to protect. It's supposed to protect the crew in case if you get catastrophic.
Now, if I remember correctly, it's only us and the Germans that do hand loading still. And the reason why,
the Russians have automatic loader.
Right, and the reason why is because we actually figured out that hand loaders is actually faster than automation.
It's faster than automation, right? And I think it's you have more infrastructure in the tank that you have to have for an automatic loader, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
You can carry more rounds and everything.
I love watching stuff like that. That is so cool.
Gunner, Sabo, tank. On the way. And they fired. Yeah, I learned that one from my buddy. My buddy was a tanker in Iraq. So when Fury came out, of course, we had to go see that movie 10 years ago.
H.R. McMaster, he was famous. He loves his tanks.
Be cool in MLS. No, actually, you know what? Screw that. It would not be cool in MLS. It's not cool in those things at all.
What is... Lucas Thompson. He reports for Fox News. Senator Warner tells Brett Baer that U.S. military needs to increase the size and volume of strikes against Iran's rebel army in Yemen, focusing attacks on the Houthis' command and control. Something we've been saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's just common sense at this point.
Kevin Pillar to the White Sox.
Interesting.
1 hour ago, John Heyman.
Let's see here. Pull up a live UA, man. I forgot to do that when I get in here. On a new laptop.
Let's see what we got. Hold on. Let me look. Is there any? Usually these guys got some good stuff in here. Is that a T? Ooh, what is this?
All right there. Press.
What the heck is this? Just taking a gander at some videos here.
I'm in pop-up hell at the moment. Okay, I didn't need to do shirtless. I mean, just because you got a pop up there, I mean, you take advantage of this moment here.
What's going on?
Wow. Getting all these weird pop-ups right now.
Oh. No, not there.
Oh,
What's this? That's hard to see. Look if there's any good Ukrainian footage. They always have some good footage of stuff
oh
getting
yeah,
blown
there's
up.
some wild ones on Telegram and stuff. Be careful with that Telegram. Every once in a while, you'll see some crap. I watched a video on Telegram today where the Russians they were capturing Ukrainian soldiers and they were doing the old snipperoonie.
The what?
They were cutting everything off.
Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking
Wow.
brutal, man.
Did you see Ukrainians use their UAV ships on sea and took out a
Yeah,
Russian ship? Blew the
Yeah.
fuck out of that thing, man.
those Russians are wild. Hold on a second.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal out there.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass on that war.
A lot of Americans are volunteering to go over there.
Yeah, a lot of them are actually getting killed too.
That's what happens.
Same thing was happening in Syria and in Iraq after we pulled out of there.
Yeah, and what a mistake was that in Syria. Hey, let's pull out. Let's bring in the Russians. That'll help. What Kahoot? You know who that was under, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely know who that was under.
Unbelievable. Who? What kind of? Anything that involves bringing in the Russians cannot be a good idea. I don't understand that. I really don't.
Or this is a pretty cool video of an A-10 chasing down a Taliban getaway vehicle, and then they're commencing 30 millimeter autocannon.
That'll do something.
Yeah, freaking. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with the 30 millimeter autocannons. I got brass ran down on me by a damn Apache helicopter.
Where can I find it? Let me.
The brass rain, man.
Let me see if this will work. I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I want to find some more stuff.
Oh,
Let's see. Can anyone guess what this belongs to? Look at those old fatigues.
yeah.
Look at the size of his hand. Size of his hand and the size of that round. It's like a milk bottle. That is a 30 millimeter round that is fired out of the Gao 8 30 millimeter cannon. That's on an A10, by the way. And he's still got the European green on there. Forest green.
I had a bunch of those shells drop on me once from an Apache helicopter.
There you go. Perfect. There's your 5.56.
Mm-hmm.
There's your 50 cal. And there's your 30. Woo. 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 That'll do some damage. I'm trying to. I want to see a fire, man.
Ever show you my my 155 dummy round?
Oh, you got one of those?
Yeah, I do. That's right, sit over here. It's a big old bastard.
Yeah, that's a big piece of brass.
Yeah, it weighs around, I don't know, 80, 100 pounds.
I know some friends that have it. Actually spent casings from missions.
Yeah, probably should have saved some of those cases.
I want to see a damn.
I had a little training grenade too. I don't know how that went.
I want to find it on Twitter. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Oh, never mind. It's a GIF. GIF doesn't work. I need a video. I just don't know how because I can't.
Maybe go on Funker 530.
Let me get out of this here. Let me see what we got here.
Funker usually posts all kind of stuff on there.
Oh, so you saw Whaling, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I recommend it to my old man too.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, he
Let
loves
me
that kind of
see.
stuff. He recommended a series to me. I can't remember the damn name of it now. But those Koreans make pretty damn good movies. That's pretty hilarious the entire time there. They were superstitious of the Japanese guy. That's what they do though. They are still like that. That's the way it is, man. There's some history there. It's thousands of years old. It'll never go away.
Mm,
I don't know what they were calling him in in Hangul. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that in the mic. Sorry, dudes.
man, it's all gonna be maybe military.com here.
Military.com. They'll teach you how to do the PT test to get into basic training. I've been on there forever.
Come on.
I wonder if there's a way I can
Let's see.
show this thing on camera without me breaking my freaking back.
Come on.
I don't even want to show it. I probably, right?
Ooh. Okay, maybe here. Let's check this out here. It's not YouTube. It's on military.com. So,
Oh, you can't show YouTube?
well, I don't know. I really don't like showing other people's content on there. We'll see.
Oh, just
Hold
acknowledge it, I guess.
Hydraulics.
There you go.
Friendly fire incidents are a very
Is it
real
showing it?
danger, so constant training missions are essential.
Which is why we spawned in the name.
Flight control prepares for the attack. The targets are hanging parachute silk and a small collection of bullet-riddled trucks. The GAU-8 must be activated
Air
before
Force
the
Reserve.
final firing line, just 200 meters from the targets. The pilot is expected to put 80% of his shots within a 10-meter circle.
Hmm.
The target zones are embedded with microphones to detect vibrations and precisely locate the bullet hits.
That's interesting.
A technician can then provide instant feedback on the spread and accuracy of each burst of fire.
Wow.
To aim the weapon, the pilot aligns the entire aircraft using the heads-up display, or HUD. It's a visceral experience.
You've seen the HUD shake, you've seen the smoke, feeling the vibrations of the airplane, seeing the vibrations in the HUD. I mean, it kind of touches all your senses. You can smell the gunpowder.
I know what I can
When
do.
you come home, I mean, your wife can tell you that she was able to.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do that here. Let me go into YouTube here. That's awesome stuff right there.
Oh, it's interesting.
They can only fire so many seconds too, because it will stall the aircraft.
Right.
Let me see something.
It's interesting. Nah, I'm not gonna say it. Let's talk about close air support.
Oh, here we go. Oh, what's this? Here we go. The Funker? Is that who you're talking about?
Funker 530.
Yes.
He's got a website too.
Hold on one second.
Oh snap!
I'm just watching this real quick to see what happens. I'm watching. What?
Jim, I like your attitude.
Holy crap!
Freaking Jim, that's awesome. Oh, I'm agreeing, man. Blow it all up, start over again, right? Jeez, this year's gonna be dookie. Well, at least we know what's gonna be, right?
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, guys, this is pretty cool stuff here. Let me create. Oh no, I don't need to create one. I'm gonna say courtesy of what is it, Funker 530 or something? Hold
Yeah.
on.
He's if I remember correctly, he's pretty cool with his copyrights. You don't really YouTube already hits him so much. He's at that point to where he don't care. That's why he's got his own website now.
Fair
He posts
enough.
he posts all those
All right,
videos
guys.
on there.
This is pretty damn cool stuff right here. This is pretty cool. This is actually, wow. It's impressive. Hold on, let me bring it up. So this is in, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's in Afghanistan. Yep, gun runs in Afghanistan.
All righty. Ross Stripling. Rest in peace, my homie. Yeah, I was hearing about that, Joey Cox. Should be interesting to see what he could do in our system. I don't know. I just wish they'd at least sign a couple more players that are worth the crap. If not, just go ahead and start flat out say you just want to start all the RRP Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed. Well, not an older guy, I don't think, was he? Let me see. $79. Hey, you know what? Tell you what. I think probably every birthday after 65 is probably a blessing at that point, right? Carl Weathers. I'm gonna go back and watch those movies.
Yep. Remember, Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Great movie, man. I
Yeah.
love that movie.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
The famous.
Dylan. Yeah, the famous, the whatever. I don't even know what you call that. Handshake
The greatest handshake, midair handshake of all time. Two
Yeah,
real
that was
big buff
great.
dudes.
Dylan,
You
Dylan.
son of a bitch.
you son of a bitch. They got some great lines in that one. Come on, kill me. Do it now. I'm right here.
Do it now. I'm right
Come
here.
on, Do it
I'm
now.
right here. Kill me. Kill me.
Go to the chopper. Do
Oh,
it
yeah.
now. Go to the chopper.
Y'all bunch of slack jawed. Beep.
Yeah, that was Jesse. They still have you pushing pencils, huh?
Freaking Arnold.
Dylan.
Oh, that's right. He was on Mandalorian.
He was on all these commercials during football too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, died in his sleep. Crazy, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's better than most alternatives. Oh, man. Oh, watch Telegram. You'll see some alternatives you don't want to have ever happen.
Real quick on this, I kind of talked about this on NorCal. It's crazy that Farhan has signed all these guys and they're all freaking gone. Haniger, Stripling, DeSclafani, La Stella, Manaya, you name it.
He should have been fired for the Gossman deal alone, man.
Yep. Oh, not signing Gosman, exactly. Jim, 100%. Loved him as the WWF commentator. Him and the Gorilla Monsoon were fantastic.
Oh, he's a great showman.
They were so good. Both of them together. Gorilla Monsoon was always a face. He was always a face.
You're right,
Jesse
Tyler.
was always kind of like, kind of in the middle, but kind of lean towards the heel side. But those two guys together were awesome. And every so often, Vince would come on and commentate as well.
Right.
Actually, he kind of did what Mean Gene was doing as well.
I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby.
Jetsy shit on Hulk Hogan in WrestleMania 5. I don't
He
remember
did.
that. I have to see it. What did he do?
I don't remember. It was some kind
Did
of.
he interrupt the match or something?
They had some kind of beef going, and I think that was what it was.
I'll never forget, though, WrestleMania 3 when Hogan slammed Andre the Giant. I mean, that was just unbelievable. Yep. He has a good speaking voice. I'll give him that.
Oh, Vince. Oh, yeah.
No. I get what you're saying. God, those are the heydays, man. Golly.
The Four Horsemen.
Yeah, you're going. That's WCW and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, it was for me, it was WWF.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got a
remember when
little
it
bit older
changed.
that was WCW.
Yeah. I didn't really start paying attention to wrestling till maybe 93 or 94.
Golden era, underrated. I know, Jim. Okay, who did you? Sting. Did you like Sting with the crew cut, or did you like Sting as the Crow?
If you're asking me, I like the Crow Sting. But
I did too. I kind of liked it. That was cool. Be hiding in the rafters and stuff.
yeah, you come down from the rafters.
With a bat. You
With
always
the
had the
baseball
bat.
bat. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man,
I
when
thought
I
that was
when I had my Nintendo 64, I had WCW Raw on there. What have they called it?
He likes the Surfer Sting. There it is.
I
Yep.
like the Surfer Sting. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Then he had, of course, like you said, the Von Erichs. That was, what was it before the WCW? I can't remember. Oh, hold on one second.
Surfer Sting. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, D-Shot. Should make you a sexual tyrannosaurus just like me. It's a bunch of slack jawed around here.
And WCW, I mean, Monday Night Nitro, man, 3 hours every Monday.
WCW was a good little thing going on there back then.
Crow Sting was a 1.5 year build-up. Yeah, because he was gone for a long time, right? When he left and came back as Crow Sting, whatever, he was gone from the sport for a while, wasn't he? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Man, and remember Goldberg?
Oh, the spear.
Goldberg. He had the spear, and then he had the jackhammer.
Yeah.
Remember, he would spear someone, and man, that was just. Yeah, he didn't speak. Yeah, as a Crow, he didn't speak.
That's what made him all weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon.
Hey yo.
Chico.
That guy passed away recently. So
Yeah, not that long ago.
Yeah, I had that too. Oh yeah.
WWF No Mercy on No Mercy.
Rented that one at Blockbuster. Rode my Huffy BMX over there. No, wait, hold on. No. By that time, I had a free agent. Back when they had back when the X Games were popular.
Tyler Burton, Eric, would you rather get no one or get a fake Otani? Yeah, I'd rather get no one, to be honest with you.
That's embarrassing what that guy did.
Who?
John Heyman.
Oh.
He did the arson judge, did the Otani thing back to back.
No, the Otani was Morrissey.
Oh, was Morrissey? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I take that back. Paul,
that was
Mr.
Morrissey.
Heyman.
Yeah. Morrissey's usually good, but he got fooled on that one big time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think the
Fake
Giants
Otani.
were ever in on Otani.
No. They were never on Aaron Judge either.
Nope, they were not in any of that. They just want to make the money. That's what it's coming down to. I guess we got honestly, that's kind of what we got the decision now. They're going to go with the young guys. So
Cool.
that's how it's going to be. And that's fine. Hey, at least we know a direction now. Glacier was a Sub-Zero ripoff. Oh, I see what you're saying. Scott Hall. Did you like him better as Razor Ramon or Scott Hall?
I like Razor Ramon. That's a pretty good personality for him.
Remember WWE? They had what the hell did they? The natural disasters.
Yes.
They had earthquake, and who was the other guy? Was it Tsunami?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think it was
It's
Earthquake
stupid, man.
and Tsunami. Or how about the Brooklyn Brawler? He was
I
just
remember that one.
a scrub. He was a scrub. He's the one he always
Earthquake
lost.
and Typhoon. There you go.
Typhoon. Earthquake and Typhoon. That's what it was. Yeah, I put it up there, Dan. We know the direction now. It's going to be the young guys. Now, hey, we know now. The Bushwhackers. They coming out like
Stupid. There's so many
Oh.
gimmicks, man.
There was. I like Nasty,
Nasty
Boys. I
Boys,
remember
yeah.
Nasty Boys.
Yeah,
I like the British Bulldogs. Those guys are awesome.
I did too.
Dynamite Kid. Yeah, Dan, I put your tweet out there. I think we see the writing on the wall now. They didn't get rid of Stripling to make room for any starting pitcher. They got rid of him to save money. It's
Right.
the Rockers, yeah. Midnight Express. Who was it that kind of had a tag team, but they really weren't? They were individuals, but they're a tag team. Big John Studd and King Kong Bundy. Those two were always together. Remember that?
Oh, really? Interesting.
What's that about Scott Hall?
Yeah. Hey, yo.
Yeah, mid to late '80s, man. I love that Junkyard Dog. Coco Beware. Remember Coco Beware coming out with the bird on his arm? Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Tito Santana. God, who else was out there? Like I said, the British Bulldogs, the Heart Foundation, the Honky Tonk Man, Hillbilly Jim, Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah.
the model Rick Martel. I remember him. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Remember that? Jake the Snake. The Rock and Sock Connection. Look at Dan. He coming out with the wrestling stuff, the Rock and Sock. Who else was out there? God, I'm trying. Of course, Randy the Macho Man Savage. Golly, man.
Oh, man.
Dude Love. Yeah, that was wow. That was Mankind or whatever. The Smoking Guns. Dan's hitting up Google, man. He's pulling the shard off. Then of course the Undertaker, the old Undertaker from the beginning, when he had Paul Bearer as his manager.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
I've come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. I'm all out of bubblegum. Yep.
I agree with what Matt was saying. I think that the 90s competition with WWF and WCW.
Oh, the late 90s?
Yeah.
Yep. They had the storylines going against each other was just
Oh, my
incredible.
God. Yeah. Undertaker, the GOAT. Yeah.
One thing I noticed during that time in those late 90s, Papa Shango. Or what was it? I can't remember what his damn name was.
Remember Yokozuna?
Yokozuna. Who was that guy? That big old black guy who was acting like he had voodoo.
Oh, shit.
What was this guy's name?
Oh, man.
Cut and paste works great when you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
That's very true.
Who was that guy?
Pimpin' ain't easy. Oh, that's right.
Who was the voodoo guy? I can't remember his
I can't
name.
remember either. I know what you're talking about. It's been a while.
Remember he had that bone and he'd hit people over the head with it?
Yeah. Papa Shango.
Is it Papa
Yeah,
Shango?
that's what
No,
I'm saying,
is
yeah.
it? No, I don't think that's. Is it Papa?
Yeah, D-Shot's backing it up. Hold on.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. I guess it is. Holy crap, it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh
Yep.
my
Yeah,
God.
it is Papa Shango. Holy crap.
Oh, my God. It is him. I can't believe it.
The Ultimate Warrior. Yes.
Ultimate, where the dude was roided out.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
NWO was huge. He put voodoo on Ultimate Warrior.
The Ho Train. That's right, D-Shot. The Ho Train. I remember that now. Okay.
When Hogan turned heel, wow. That was huge. Right? Because that's when he turned heel as soon as he went from WWF to WCW, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Because he came on, he had his red and gold on. Oh, I mean, it's suspended.
Generation X.
DX. Oh, that's right. He was bleeding black tar. I forgot about that. Papa Shango, that's right. Ultimate Warrior was like puking up black tarry stuff. I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Man, we're going way back. Boogeyman. I don't remember Boogeyman. Yeah, man, we're going all over the place today.
You know what? Now I remember I had a Papa Shango wrestling figurine when I was a kid.
Figurines?
Yeah, I think it was badass.
They had the wrestling there. You could bounce them off the ropes and everything. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. I think I had a Mankind one too. I always liked Mr. Socko. I don't know why. It's like my dad used to do Mr. Socko to my brother all the time. That's probably why my brother's all messed up to this day.
That's funny.
Oh man. Oh, my brother, man, he got it, man. I tell you that.
Man, we got to make a trip to the damn train museum.
Yeah, man. Especially when this weather starts clearing up.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to pour tomorrow?
Man, you know what? They said we're supposed to have a week full rainstorm, and the last
it was just that one night, and that was it.
Yeah. Now there's my computer's saying there's a high wind advisory and all this weird stuff. Like, okay.
Papa Shango sounds like a burger. It does, doesn't it?
It does. You can probably make a.
Oh,
sounds like
wow.
A
Look at that. He still has a lot of old ones unopened.
Unopened? Dude. Yeah, put those behind glass.
Yeah, I was just going to say, don't leave them to your son, man.
That's one thing I tell you what, that's one regret I have. I never saved none of that. I don't have my Ninja Turtles too.
Oh,
or my G.I. Joes.
G.I. Joes? Transformers?
Transformers.
Oh, man.
All that crap is gone, man.
And
the worst part about it is my parents.
GoBots. That was
the GoBots. Yeah, the competitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GoBots. Give me a Papa Shango, no onions.
The Papa Burger, yeah. A&W. A&W's not got. They have pretty decent burgers. Well, they used to back in the day. Yeah, I have one in my room. I have a starting lineup.
The Pineapple Express, exactly. Here,
I have an Ichiro. I have an Ichiro starting lineup in my room. Never open.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had all kinds of cool shit, man.
Oh, what are they saying here?
I was really big into cards too. I had all kinds of baseball basketball
cards,
football cards.
So let's see. Saturday, just mostly cloudy, 15% chance. Sunday,
100% chance.
98 here in Galt. Monday, Then it's just look at the temperatures, man. What is good, man?
Was it get back in the 70s again like it was last weekend?
Well, starting on a week from tomorrow, because tomorrow 59, 56 from Saturday. So 59, right. Sunday 57, Monday 58, 58, 58, 55, 57. Then a week from tomorrow, 60, 61, 61, 63, 64, 65. And this is in February.
I can dig it. Can you dig it, sucker?
Wind advisory.
Yeah, I got that warning just now.
Oh
Oh yeah, Jim, that's what I wish I kept too. I've only got my old Xbox. I have the original Xbox I still kept, but
Ooh, southeast winds 25 to 35, gusts 40 to 50. The Delta, southern Sacramento Valley, and the north and San Joaquin Valley. That's all. That's right. I'm right at the border of the Sacramento and San Joaquin County line.
Yeah, you are.
From 10 p.m. Saturday, so tomorrow night till Sunday night.
I used to hate driving convoys down at that little narrow bridge thing there.
Strongest winds expected south of I-80. Well, there you go.
Yeah, my parents are getting. Last couple of days, I've gotten nothing but rain there in Tucson.
Oh, cream soda is so damn good.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, you know
Yes,
it's
it
really
is.
good? Have you ever had the black cherry cream soda?
No.
Oh, is it IBC?
Oh yeah, it is IBC. It does all those
Yeah.
ones.
Ooh.
Man, I tell you what. One of the best things ever is back when they used to have the A&W restaurants themselves, and you go in there and get the fresh root beer, the root beer floats after you get out of
Root
school.
beer floats.
Oh my god! I don't think they have any more A&Ws by themselves anymore, do they?
Sega. Oh man, my friend said
Sega.
Sega. We don't, like I said, we go over there play Tecmo Bowl, man.
I had a little
We'd have
game.
tournaments.
I never had a Genesis. I went to my private school had a Genesis. We used to fight over it all the time. I got put on timeouts for kicking a kid in the balls because I wanted to play Sonic the Hedgehog. They put me in the corner, man.
Oh man,
They wanted to kick my ass. So I was such a little shithead.
cream
They
soda
wanna-
is so good, man.
My private school wanted to kick my ass so bad, man. My dad would never go. They would put me in the principal's office. They would call my dad on speakerphone. Like, yeah, your son did this again, and well, we really think you should maybe get paddled for it, or maybe he'll learn not to do these things. My dad goes like, "Yeah, you're touch my kid. I'm coming over. I'm gonna paddle you." I didn't last very long. I think I made it to the third grade, and that was it. I was gone after that. Yeah, Sega was great. The last A&W I saw was down by what's that place outside of Amador? They had an AW there. There's a Del Monte plant down there. On your way to I think it's actually on your way to Amador. Actually, is where they have that what they used to have the last A&W that I've seen personally. And that was probably about 30 years ago at this point. Jeez, getting old, man. What the hell's going on? Time don't stop. Super Taco.
Ooh, no?
That's interesting. You know, on the East Coast, they have those weird combinations too. Like when I was in Newport, Rhode Island, they had a Pizza Hut and donut. What's that? Dunkin' Donuts combination. That was some weird stuff.
Dunkin' Donuts and what?
A Pizza Hut.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Red cream soda. Never had red cream soda.
You ever had Not Your Dad's root beer?
No.
Oh, that's pretty decent.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah. If you're looking for an alternative to beer, it's pretty sweet though. I went down a whole 6-pack of that. You might have a real bad headache or poop yourself.
Oh, Long John Silver's nasty, man.
What?
Bleh.
No.
Bleh.
No.
Oh,
Blasphemy, man.
I can't stand freaking seafood. Man.
Oh, I used to love Long John Silver's, man. Little hush
Ah.
puppies.
Oh,
It's the greasiest food on the planet, man.
it's
but
greasy
you know
as
what?
hell.
Yeah, it is.
Oh God, I can't do it.
Hollister, huh? Right on.
Oh,
Buddy, my best friend from Hollister. He used to wear that Pizza My Heart shirt everywhere.
you know, it used to be where you could go to fast food and then it didn't break the bank. It's ridiculous, man.
You're better off going to a restaurant now.
Yeah.
I mean, the little taqueria around the corner here, you could get a 3-item combo.
Oh yeah, I go to the
$12.
taquerias. You get way more freaking food for a
Yeah.
cheaper price. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, freaking. It's got the prices of a Whopper today. I'm like, are you serious?
Oh, it's ridiculous. You go get a Big Mac or a Whopper meal, you're going to spend between $12 to $13.
Yeah.
Hey, you go to Wendy's, you're talking upwards to 15 for like a Baconator. God.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Matt. Not your dad's root beer. That stuff is pretty decent. Yeah, it's only 6-packs. Yeah, it's very expensive. I stopped. I haven't drunk that stuff in a while, but it's if you're looking for something different.
In and out, yeah, still, but God, you gotta wait about an hour in line. Yeah, Wendy's is awesome.
Yeah, if you got a Snow White burger near you, they're in the valley. Snow White's pretty decent. Looking at probably about for a combo meal.
No worries, Robert.
With a milkshake, probably around like what, $10 or $11.
How about Big Red? You ever had Big Red?
Oh, the freaking sugar juice.
Liquid bubblegum. That's
Dude,
what it tasted like.
Liquid
bubblegum.
When I was in Texas, everybody was all about Big Red, man. I could not. Oh God, I couldn't figure it out.
Better going up to Chili's and getting an old timer in their special. I know. You know what's crazy? This is a while back, where maybe about a year ago, I got a Denny's breakfast. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how much that damn thing was? Like $18.
Yeah.
For a damn omelet, hash browns, some toast and bacon.
No,
$18.
No, rewind about 5 years, it'd only be about $8.99.
I know.
For a slam combination.
Crazy, man.
I used to go to Denny's all the time after a little bit of doing this.
Oh
yeah. Or Lions. Remember Lions?
Lions. I remember
Lions was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim. Yeah, Surge. Actually, Surge was my favorite. I need to bring that back, man. That was a
remember back when I don't think they have it. Do they still have Jolt? Remember Jolt?
Jolt, yeah, I remember that. We used to go to the Pack and Save and be sitting right there. I used to ask my mom for, can I have a Jolt Cola? No, you're too young for that. You don't need that.
Too much double the caffeine or something like that.
It's like 60 milligrams. These days it's
Big Red is red cream soda. Got it. Okay. Gatorade in a bottle.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's
back in that.
Carbonated Gatorade. Yeah, it's good though. Yeah, every Texan that I ever met in the Army was all about Big Red.
Big Red. Yeah,
I could never understand it.
It's a Southern thing.
I tasted it. I was like, "Are you serious?"
It's liquid bubblegum. They have a blue version of Big Red. I guess Big Blue. I guess. How about RC? RC Cola.
Ooh, Shasta.
RC Cola's good. Shasta.
Yep. Yeah, back in the day.
That was good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
yes, we do. We have ballpark prices and real.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's insane how much it is. I mean,
every day you're going out, you're going to a professional ball game. Or
the funny thing is, we get the mailer with the coupons,
mm-hmm.
and they had the Whopper meal at $6.99. And then when I go through the drive-thru, all they do is ask for the number. They don't take the coupon. They just ask for the number. So I just keep reusing it, man.
Oh, hey,
but it's like the price of what it used to be, right?
Right.
But now, guess what? The Burger King closed down.
Oh shit!
The Burger King closed down here in Rome.
Oh man.
Yep.
You know, I feel sorry for all the troops on post because all we had was Burger King and
Burger
Popeyes.
King on base. Yep.
Popeyes. What was the other one we had? Domino's Pizza.
We had Anthony's Pizza.
Oh, nice.
And Taco Bell.
Oh,
yeah, I know, but you didn't have Taco Bell. You had like some other weird,
Taco freaking John's.
Taco John's.
Some freaking aftermarket crap. And we had what was the other one? We had Tsunami Sushi. I was like, what the? I remember standing in line one time. They're like, hey, they got a sushi place over here, and I went over there. I'm like, okay. I looked at Tsunami Sushi. I'm like, you know what? I could go to PX and make the stuff better myself, but I'm not gonna chance this, man. It looks like a late formation to me.
At Travis, man, they have like a literal food court. They got what did they have? Cinnabon.
Yeah, we had Cinnabon.
Taco Bell.
Panda Express.
Did they have Panda Express? They had. I can't remember what else they had.
You guys had Charlie's?
No Charlie's.
The sub. Excuse me, Philly cheesesteak place.
No, did they? Maybe I can't remember. But Burger King, that was the big one right there.
I'll tell you what, that food court at Fort Lewis is freaking amazing because you sit down, you look. depending on how you're sitting, you look out the window, you can see Mount Rainier.
Mhm.
And during the winter time, when it's like nice and clear, you can see the wind blow the smoke off the cornice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Wow.
That was a big PX, man.
Yeah, because you had Army and Air Force.
Actually, the PX and actually the bigger PX I ever been to, the biggest one I think I ever been to was that one in Fort Sill. That was like an actual mall. It was like 2 stories.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that thing was decked out.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Godfather Pizza.
Yeah, we had Godfather on our base at Fort Lewis.
That's old school right there.
I used to have one out here in Roseville, man. Go to the Pizza Buffet for $5.99.
You know what, though? You know what was damn good pizza
Hmm.
growing up when I was a kid? Chuck E. Damn Cheese.
They were
Chuck E.
good.
Cheese actually had some damn good pizza.
I remember my mom would take me after work. We go pick up pizza, come home. Yep.
Damn.
Now it tastes like cardboard.
Yeah, it's different now.
Sbarro's. I've never seen a Sbarro.
Never heard of Sbarro's.
I've seen it in the mall.
No grand slams for the Giants at Denny's, just special K. Yeah, I guess Chuck E. Cheese isn't the same. Yeah. What a shame.
Before we log off here, anybody identify this plane if my freaking camera focuses on? Oh, we gotta do that.
I know what that is, I think.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
Here's another part of it. Back of the tail there.
Look at that.
That may or may not be a gunner's hatch right there. A little hint, hint.
I can't see the. Did we see the front part again?
Yeah, 1 sec. I had a larger picture somewhere, but come on, camera, do your magic here.
Maybe make it go to your. It gets there and then it goes away. God, that's hard to tell.
I feel like a very special person right now.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Now, can you get any closer?
Oh yeah.
Oh
okay.
man.
Oh, don't do that to me.
See, I can't tell. It's hard.
B-25.
That's a B-25?
B-25.
No kidding. Nice. Yeah. 747.
Oh man, dude. Sbarro's is great, dude. Yeah, I agree there.
Yeah, Herman Cain. That's the guy who passed away. Yeah,
he owned the Cloud.
No, I thought he died during the pandemic. Yeah, he was at an event and he caught it. All right, guys, ready to shut this thing down. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. We kind of went all over the place.
Hey,
we got shut down for a little while.
Yeah, that's a first.
Yeah,
I don't think Dan's even got that achievement yet.
Yeah, we had that happen on Dan's channel one time.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, we did. I can't remember what we were playing, but we got shut down and we're like, what? What were we playing, Dan? I can't remember. We were playing something.
Orange Julius, yes.
I can't remember.
He does it at the fair all the time, man. Well,
hey, no problem, Jim. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
I don't know when I'm going to go in again. What is today? Friday, probably midweek or something, unless something big happens. Today was kind of, I don't want to say that it's not significant, but kind of underwhelming. Underwhelming. I don't know if this is the type of response.
That's how exactly how I feel about it. I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
Yeah, because it's just they telegraphed it way too long, and I don't know if it's going to have the effect.
Aliens.
I keep going back to the Houthis. You know, we've been bombing them for a month. They keep doing their thing. I got the feeling this is going to be similar. We bombed them, but they're going to keep doing what they're doing. So, thanks, Mo. Appreciate it.
Before we go off,
mm-hmm.
You want a horror movie? It's not really a horror movie. It's kind of really messed up. It's called The Last Circus. It's a Spanish one. Oh, another one's called Piggy. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, those are a little wild.
Oh, did you ever see that movie? It's a foreign movie. I think it's German. About the two boys and the mom.
No.
Hold on 1 second. Let me find out. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Then we talked about WWE. You missed the start off. You gotta go back a little bit. Oh, it's about it's another Spanish movie. This girl happens to be a little chubby, so they call her Piggy in Spanish. I guess it's called Cerdita or something like that. Anyways, the friends that are picking on her end up going missing, and people suspect she's got something to do with it. It's pretty it's kind of a slasher flick. The Last Circus is another Spanish film that is
Damn it, I'm gonna have to Google it.
about a sad clown who becomes a happy clown by getting his revenge on people. So
What is it?
the Last Circus.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, Shardo? Yeah, those ones are a little bit on the gory side. Well, I'm not a huge fan of those ones, but they were pretty interesting, to be honest. I watched them back to back today. It Follows. I think I've seen that one.
Good Night, Mommy. That's what it is.
Okay, this sounds already effed up. Okay, well,
Good Night, Mommy. It's a foreign film.
hey, Dan. I didn't see
Well-
you here before.
I know what he's doing. I know exactly what he's doing. Yeah. Good Night, Mommy. Go check it out. That's
I'll
another
check it
good
out
horror
tonight.
movie.
I'll check it out after this, actually.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's yeah, I'm not gonna give it away. Can you send me the link? But yeah, The Wailing was good though. I'm telling you, if you guys
That
haven't
was
seen
a
it,
good one.
it's a good movie. It's like I said, it's kind of long. But
It was kind of almost like a little bit of a comedy there, too.
a little bit.
That's a funny parts to it.
There was a couple of comedic parts in it, but it was kind of weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, I still don't get the.
I didn't get the end.
I still really don't get it. I don't.
want to give it away. So
Well, I'll say this. I want to understand what the purpose of that one chick was. What was her whole?
I think I know. I mean, whatever. I can't give it away. Shit.
We'll
We'll talk about it. We'll message in the phone.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
I don't want to give it away because it's good. It's good. Yeah. Good Night, Mommy. Gotta check it. No, Dan's messing around. He's doing his Chardot impression. Did I say impression?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little frustrated. All right, guys. Again, thanks for joining. To recap, started bombing. We'll see what comes of it. Don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. Well, I guess
We
we'll
shall
see.
see where it leads.
It's an election year, so I don't expect them to be too aggressive. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Iran. How are they gonna retaliate?
Mm-hmm. You know they will.
No, somehow we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. We'll be here to kind of break it down as much as we can. So, all right, guys, we'll see you guys on this show probably mid next week sometime, if not earlier, if anything weird goes on. And then, of course, NorCal will be back on. It looks like there ain't gonna be no big deal, so we'll see you guys Monday night, 8:30 on NorCal Sports Network. But thanks, Will. Appreciate you joining.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you to all in the chat who hung out here and just listening to the craziness. We went all over the place, but that's what makes it fun. All right,
Yes.
guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace. Enjoy your
See
week,
ya.
guys.